All right.
Okay. Well, we're here with the IBTS radio station, and we're here with Miss Elizabeth. And how you doing, Miss Elizabeth?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're honored and grateful to have you here today.
Thank you.
And we wanted to talk about you know, and your, stuff that you went through, with cancer and everything. And we want you to just let the world know, a little bit about yourself first. And your name is Miss Elizabeth. And when were you diagnosed with cancer and what age?
It was July 2013. I was 26.
You were 26? What stage were you diagnosed with?
It was stage 4.
Stage 4?
Yeah, stage 4.
Stage 4.
Triple negative breast cancer.
Triple negative, okay. How did you know you had it? I mean, like, you went for like a mammogram or, how did you know that you had it?
Well, actually, I just did a self breast check. Because I always did it because my mom died from breast cancer. So I always just did it naturally, and I found the lump.
And, you did?
Yeah, I found the lump, and I went to the.
You just doing it by yourself? You didn't even take a checkup?
Yeah, I just was doing it. I'm like, that wasn't there at first. So I went to my doctor, my physician, and as soon as he felt it, he immediately called the Baptist Breast Care Center, and then they told me to come in for a mammogram.
So when you went in and you found out, how did it make you feel when you first got the news? I mean, you scared? Well, I know you probably scared. But
Yeah, I actually thought I was gonna die because I lost my mom and her 4 sisters with breast cancer. So that was my first instinct because I was diagnosed at 26, the same age as my mother, and she died at 32. So I was just like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. But after, I think, just praying to God and talking to my family, I just decided I was just gonna fight it.
Okay. Yeah, and I heard you say something about your mom. My mom had brain cancer. She died from, yeah. So is there like a history that runs in your family?
Yeah,
the history of it?
So.
History.
So. I don't know where it started, but I know we lost 5 women to breast cancer, which my mom included, and all 4 of her sisters. They all had the same dad, and I think my grandfather had cancer, but I don't know which kind because he died before I was born. But I'm thinking it comes from him.
Okay.
Because my grandmother
might be hereditary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Well, when you find out all that, seems like that you got a big family. Did you have like a good support system, like network? I mean, the people come to help you, and
Yeah. That was my family was good. Like everybody was there because, like I said, all my cousins had lost their mom. I lost my mom, so we already was familiar with breast cancer. So they was there for me as much as possible. As much as possible.
So what kind of
too.
okay. So what kind of treatment? I know my mama when she did radiation and chemo, and this just was my mom though. I still say that I don't really too much agree with none of it, but the chemo it didn't. I think it probably helped her, but when she did the radiation, like she walked in. And they had to put, and she threw up on the table because she had brain cancer, and they had the wheelchair out, like in the wheelchair, she didn't walk again. She didn't walk again. It was some of the radiation, and then I think she did like what, 5 or 6 treatments of that, maybe 6 treatments, but hey, the radiation, it made her real weak. It just ate her up, and she wasn't the same after that radiation. But I was a care. I took care of me and my wife. I took care of her, but she wasn't the same.
I didn't take radiation, so.
So what kind of treatment did you do?
I just did. I did 12 rounds of chemotherapy.
Okay.
And that was it.
So when they say chemo, hey, what's the difference between chemo and radiation? Is it a difference?
I think chemo. I don't think it's really a difference. I think the side effects are different.
I know that
Because I
chemo was
heard
the
people
pill.
say-
I think it was the pill. So they gave my mama a pill, and she had to take another pill right behind it because it was so strong to make her throw up. But that radiation, I think that was a whole. But I know that was a whole nother idea because
They probably gave her a Zofran, that second pill, 'cause that's
it
what
was
calmed me stomach.
Zofran. Yeah, it was Zofran.
They probably gave her that. See, I didn't take a pill to chemo. I did the IV.
Okay.
I did the IV with my treatments.
Okay.
And
You did 12 rounds?
yeah, I did, because I did chemo from, my first chemo was August 29th, my birthday.
Okay.
And I did it all the way up until that next following year, January.
Okay. Was it like once every week or what? I mean, how'd you go?
I went twice a week.
Okay.
I could pick the days that I went. This is before they moved Baptist Cartide over there. He was still in the hospital. It
I actually got billed.
yeah, so it was, and I was the youngest person in there. It was another old women. I'm like, I kind of felt out of place, but I think everybody was there to get different stuff, like radiation and like dialysis and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could die. Yeah, my grandma did that. I mean, so when you were doing the process, I mean, did it? I mean, take a like toll on your body, like affect? I mean, like,
Yeah.
like.
Most definitely.
I mean,
Chemo is the worst. Like you said, it helped. I think it helped because it shrunk my tumor that I had, but the side effects as far as losing your hair, every hair on your body, from your legs, arms,
okay, so you
everywhere.
lost your hair?
Yeah, went bald, lost all my hair, fingernails turned black, sores all in your mouth and on your hands, on your toes, skin discoloration, sick all the time, body aches. Like I couldn't even work. I had to drop out of school because I was going to Arkansas Baptist. And I was working down here at the Marriott downtown. I had to stop work, drop out of school, because it'd be days that I couldn't even get out the bed.
Yeah, I know it was.
Like, it would only happen after chemo. Like, once a couple of days, if I take chemo on a Monday, I'll be good probably Thursday. I need all those days to just rest.
The rest.
Yes.
But you had to do it twice a week.
Yeah, so it was just
double. Yeah, double. Bam. It was just dang. So when you was doing all that, hey, did they have like programs to offer you, like I know like when my mom was sick, cause I said I took care of her. I hate to say it, but she went through depression.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, she was depressed. She was just, well, she didn't have nobody but me, my kid, my wife, cause we was, but yeah, I mean, yeah, did they have like programs or services that they offer to you, something that you can,
Yeah, they did. They had me go see someone. I did see the therapist. I seen her about a couple of months, and after that, I just think I didn't need to see her anymore, because at that time I kind of got more in my Bible, so I just was like, I really don't, she helped me or whatever, but
I think they helped you out too. I mean, reading the Bible more, and gave you
Give me a better relationship with God, and He let me know that I was gonna be okay.
Okay, you look good now.
I know. It's been 7 years, so.
Okay. And you been good the last 7 years?
Yeah, I just took my yearly scans because I have a BRCA2 gene, the mutation gene, to where.
What's that?
It's a mutation gene to where I could get ovarian cancer or lung cancer. Like, I can't get breast cancer.
No, we're not BRCA2.
They have a BRCA1 and a BRCA2 gene.
Okay. I'm always looking. So when you were going to do your treatment and stuff, did you change your diet?
Oh yeah, most definitely. No salt. I don't eat fried food.
You still don't?
No.
Okay, that's good.
More vegetables, more on the black. My uncle is like a naturalist, like everything natural.
Okay.
He got me on the black seed oil,
Like Dr. Sebi.
sea moss, all that. I use nothing but Mrs. Dash every now and then.
Okay.
My fiance works at the chicken place, but he'll do no flour.
Okay.
When he bring me chicken, no flour, you know, and I don't eat fast food. I never really ate fast food or nothing like that. But I eat a lot better than what I used to. I used to eat nothing but junk, eat out all the time. Now it's just vegetables. I really I'm starting to get away from meat slowly but surely and just do it like that. Cause all that food, that messes you up too.
Yeah, my wife, she had quit eating meat for about 5 or 6 months. She got back up on it now, but I can't do it. My head started getting like, I need some meat.
That beef. Now chicken and fish.
Well, I eat chicken.
That'll be good. Chicken and fish. Cause chicken is not that bad as the steaks and the pork and all that. It's so hard to digest beef.
Yeah. So, what message would you like to send to the community and to the women around the world going through it? You know, and 'cause I know, you know, I ain't never had cancer, but I took care of my mom, and I know that it was hard for me, you know, just watching, you know, and she was the one hurt, you know, and it was hard for me, so I know it's hard, you know, it's hard, and then, you know, especially when you got people who love you, who watching you, you know, I think my mom really, you know, like you said, she lost all her weight, and she, you know, so what was the message that you probably want to send to the people, to the women in the community, and like the women around the world, you know, like, you know, just, you know, about the cancer and going through it, and we can't say not how to catch it, because you never know, we can't say that.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
It's women that don't have no history of cancer and still
Yeah, I know.
end up with cancer.
I know. It's people who ain't never smoked a cigarette in their life and
They
got it.
still end up with cancer.
Yeah, because they say, you know, it's coming from cigarettes. And I even asked the doctor, Dr. Chris, I said, man, you think she got it from cigarettes? He said, no, she didn't get it from cigarettes. And I'm saying to myself, how do you know?
You talking about your mom?
Yeah, my mom,
She
doctor.
smoked cigarettes?
Yeah, she smoked cigarettes. She was a cigarette smoker.
See, my aunt did smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, my whole cigarette smoker.
She didn't drink, and she got breast cancer. She died in 3 months.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
This was back in 05. So it's like nobody smoked cigarettes. I don't even think my mom smoked cigarettes.
Matter of fact, my auntie, my mama's sister, when my mama got sick, my auntie was taking my mama she would help me take her to her appointment and stuff. Then while my auntie ended up getting sick, and they were doing all types of stuff to her, but she died for my mama. Yep, my Aunt Barbara, my mama's sister, she died for my mama. Yep, and she called it. My mama was sick way before she was.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
she died way.
sometimes it's just hereditary, or you didn't know it, or you had it and didn't know it.
Yeah, I think my mama stayed like almost a year and a half after that. I was like, dang, Aunt Barbara, you know, because she was here to take care of my mom. And she got sick, and she went then man really take care of them both. You know, well, I mean, Barbara, she was always cause her son worked, so he had to put her like in a nursing home though. But we was back and forth, you know, we just running, man, just running. Message, what would they like to tell the women in the community and, you know, just like around the world?
I would just say to, you know, never give up, and, you know, even if you know somebody in your family that's had it or diagnosed, always get yourself checked. Don't be afraid. If you feel a lump, if you something different, don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Don't be afraid to say anything. I mean, just, if you want to live a happy life, you got to take care of your body. Just take care of your body, never give up, and just trust God. And He'll lead you through it and let you know what you need to do.